This is CBSSports.com's Pro Football 360. We come your way each and every day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Kevin Cork. Thrilled to have Pat Kerwin with us on the program once again, our NFL expert, as we look forward to the weekend's action in the National Football League. Pat, I want to ask you about the Vikings and the Lions, and I think the obvious question is if Matt Stafford isn't 100% and can't go, how will that impact Detroit?
Yeah, I talked to Jim Schwartz yesterday, Kevin. I think he will go, but, you never know. It's a long game. If you have to bring in Shaun Hill, he has a lot of faith in Shaun Hill. Last week, 10 of 13, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns. They won't have to change much in the offense. Actually, they get a little more mobility if Hill has to play.
Very interesting. Meanwhile, on the other side, Christian Ponder, I think, is maybe, if not the best second-year QB out there. He's got to be considered one of the better ones. How have you liked what he's been able to do, and what should we look forward to as he goes on the road to try to solve what has been a somewhat disappointing Lions team so far?
Yeah, Christian Ponder is impressing everybody, 70% completion. Starting to remind me a little bit of Matt Ryan, the way he handles himself. I saw him in the Senior Bowl, MVP of the game, cool, calm, collected guy. You give him a few more weapons, he will be dangerous. But right now, I still like Andy Dalton. I still like Cam Newton more from the sophomore class.
What is up with Detroit's defensive line? I just don't see them creating the sort of havoc that we're used to seeing, Pat.
I confronted Jim Schwartz on that concept, too, and he said, look, I'm going to be more inclined to blame my coverage than my pass rush. We're not adding up sacks, and that's what everyone's looking at. We're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. I will say this. They didn't have to blitz last year. I noticed they've blitzed about 10 times on third downs, haven't created a sack from that. So they'll get away from it. They'll expect the front four to do it. Maybe Kyle Vandenbosch comes off the field on third downs and they bring in Willie Young.
Vikings at the Lions. Pat Kerwin, who you got?
I like Detroit in this game, 24-23. This is going to be a lot closer than people would have guessed 3 weeks ago. Minnesota's starting to come on, but not yet, not in Detroit.
24-23. Pat Kerwin with our prediction of the Vikings and the Lions.